In FCAM2012R2, customers that purchase the PowerShape CAD modeling tool can actually copy and paste now directly from the two interfaces. So this means I can take this model, I can make some model changes inside PowerShape and then bring it back without the need to export the file. Now in this particular example, if I play the simulation, you'll notice that I have a number of features already created, so pockets, holes, side operations, and so on. So what I want to do is I want to create a series of 5-axis holes across this face. Now you'll notice if I select the face, you can see we are curved in this direction and in this direction as well. So we have quite a complex surface that we want to create holes that are normal to. Now we could do this with individual features inside FeatureCam, but it's going to be a lot easier to modify the model itself and then with the holes already created in the model use the feature recognition to find them. So to do this I'm going to select the part and I'm going to say copy, and I'm going to go straight into the PowerShape interface and I'm going to simply paste it into the PowerShape screen. Now I'm going to select the shading to be the same wireframe colour so I can see my model as I would see it in FeatureCam. So what I want to do is I want to take this this surface here. I'm going to create a copy of this surface. So this is going to be used to allow me to define the curve that I'm going to create my features along. So to create a curve, I'm just going to generate a curve around the outside, and once I've created that curve, I'm just going to hide the surface for the time being, and I'm going to say I want to just remove some of these segments of the wire that I don't need. So I can now go and offset this curve. So let's say offset, and we're going to offset by 5mm, like so. So now that I've got my curve like so, I only need these positions here. I don't need the extra ones that we have. So we can move or remove those points, and that is my curve that I wish to create. So let's bring the model back. I've now got my curve position like so. So what I want to do is I want to project this through my model to get it onto the model position. So we do this just by selecting both items, and I'm going to say I want to create curve projection through the item, like so. My construction curve can be deleted. I've now got my curve that I'm going to use to orientate my holes normal to. So to create a hole, I'm going to activate this solid and then say I want to generate a hole, and this is an untoleranced plane hole. So we're going to create a hole at the key point position. Let's zoom in and just select key point position, and I'm going to orientate the normal of this hole and align to the wireframe. So that gives me my hole location. I can say OK and accept the hole. I can now use the wireframe that I generated before to give me my positions all the way along, and we can do this with a pattern. So I'm going to select the hole as an individual feature and selecting a pattern array using the wireframe like so. We can see we've got multiple holes. It's given me basically a hole at each point position along that wireframe. I'm going to change this. I want to have 10 equally spaced along that wireframe geometry, and the alignment I'm going to select, I want to rotate the copies so that it rotates and stays normal to that geometry all the way along. I can accept. It'll now extract those holes from the main solid. I can delete the wireframe, and I'm just left with my model like so. So now that I've got my model that I've actually modified, what I want to do is I want to take that that model and copy it back into, or paste it back into FeatureCam. So I'm going to say copy. I'm going to go back to the FeatureCam window. I can delete the original part, I don't need that anymore, and I can just simply say paste. So there's my model with my holes now along that edge. So let's use the hole recognition. So new feature, hole, extract with feature recognition. Along a specific vector, I'm going to recognise all the holes. We've found all those holes, let's select them and say finish. Replay the simulation, and it'll drill those holes before machining the rest of the features. So that's the ability to copy and paste between PowerShape and FeatureCam.